here.
It won't let me. It says hi.
Yep, I said hi.
Try that. Did it work? Hi, Elle. We're having serious technical difficulties. We're working on it. We're working on it. This
I'm
is
joining.
real life, folks. He hung up on me. Well, hun, that didn't work either, evidently. Let's see what he says.
Please enjoy this Verizon ringback tone while your party is reached.
I certainly did not kick you out.
Well, let's just turn it off and try it again. I mean, keep it going live. I will be right back.
So we're live. It keeps saying that I kicked him out, but I don't think wants to join your video. Let's try that. Approve. Yes, it says adding, but it doesn't. I don't know how I'm kicking you out. Connecting. Hoi. Hi. Oi, vey. Are you there? Hey, hi.
Hey, wife.
How are ya? How the heck are ya, stranger?
I'm frustrated with frickin' technology, but that's all right.
I know. It could very well be user error. I don't know. I don't know. How's Austin, Texas?
It's good. There's a whole bunch of crazy people here.
Is it weird? Did you make it weirder?
It's actually not that weird.
Keeping Austin weird? Huh?
It's not that weird. It's not that weird.
No, it's not.
No, I rode a scooter all the way to 6th Street today, so I'm proud of me.
Yeah, you rode a scooter. You told the kids that, and they were like, "What? Why would you do that?"
Reasons. So what are we talking about today? Because I've got to get onto a networking thing.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about gratitude today.
Sweet.
Is there a lag for you?
A teeny bit, but not much anymore.
Is it catching up now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Reset. I can tell you're pissed. If we're doing real life, we're going to do real life together.
Yeah. Neat.
Yeah?
Neat.
Neat. I'm sorry it's not working well for you.
No, it's all good, man.
So,
let's go.
What I was talking about this week is the fact that somebody has a birthday. It's birthday mania here in Casa de Anderson. So our son's birthday is April 8th, which is tomorrow. And my brother's birthday is April 9th. And my birthday is April 10th. And there are other extended family members' birthdays sprinkled throughout this week as well. So it is just family crazy time for us here this week. But what I wrote about in my post this week on the Facebook group was some things that I've learned. And so my post this week was about gratitude and how, sort of in the dark times, I was able to kind of reframe where I was by reminding myself that whatever negative things I would change were also the good things. And so I started kind of trying to make a habit out of anything that was negative, trying to flip it and turn it into something positive. And it was able sort of to remind me what I liked about you specifically in the first place. um, and to remind myself that the lifestyle that we live is worth it for a lot of reasons, and we choose it for a reason. So I wondered
Hmm.
what your thoughts were on some of that.
On the topic of gratitude, um, I like the idea that there's lots of things to be thankful for, but I kind of spin it around to a little bit more of a selfish angle. Um, I find that when I'm able to be thankful and I support folks and I'm doing all that, it really makes me feel good, right? It makes me feel good and reframes my mindset to one of thankfulness, right? And so if I'm pissed off about Facebook Live not working, and I'm just like, I can just remember, well, at least I get to see you now, and it is working, and yeah, and so yeah, this the whole idea of gratitude being a tool to pull you back into a more positive mindset in the middle of the storm, I think resonates really strong with me.
Yeah. And I think I shared with you earlier today that I even use it for some other things too, just for visualizing how I want to change
Yeah.
my attitude or my mood, even like in the moment. If I get really aggravated about something, then I can sort of visualize what about that. I mean, even to the most ridiculous extents. Did anybody ever see Pollyanna? Did you ever see Pollyanna when you were a kid?
Sounds very sounds very southern.
Was it Southern? I don't know. Was it Disney? It was like one of those Disney Sunday night movies or whatever. Um,
Hmm.
and Pollyanna was annoyingly positive. And so, like, I will try and take even the most ridiculous thing. Somebody cut me off in traffic the other day, Adam, and I used your tagline. And it was funny because I had the kids in the car with me, and I was like, "Guess that guy had to poop." And they were like,
Yeah,
"Ew, Mama, gross."
really don't know. How do you want to
I mean,
believe?
you
Where do you
don't
want to
know.
show up?
You want to assume that not everybody is a jackhole, so you're
Yeah,
just gonna
and you
believe that they had to poop. Or I even told myself, I was like, maybe he's heading downtown because his wife's in labor. Yeah, or I just will try and turn it because I
that
really do
guy's
want to
kid
believe.
gets to share my birthday.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know, and I'm not. I think I think by nature I'm kind of a negative Nancy. So this is a real exercise, and you don't think so?
No, I think you're very positive. I think you're
Really?
suspicious, but you're very positive.
I'll take that. I will
Yeah.
accept that. I will definitely accept that. I mean, sometimes it takes me a minute. I mean, I still get discouraged and I still get run down, and but annoying positivity is kind of the way I roll these days, even when I'm starting to really spiral.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you grateful for where you are right now? Where you are in Austin, business
So
wise, what do you have to be grateful for? Because I will tell you, for me, where we are right now is like mind blowing to me. But it's almost a little bit like, all right, now we're drowning in our blessings. What are we gonna do? We can't even we can't even decide what to attack first. How are you feeling about some of that?
I feel a little overwhelmed, but also I feel just a lot of momentum, right? I had some conversations with folks, and it's very clear to me now exactly what we need and what we need to do. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. I know exactly the game plan. I see other people doing it with their communities. I see other people, and I'll tell you what, when I was lucky enough to give a talk on whole life entrepreneurship here at this conference, and I thought, again, like in Bangkok, I thought we were gonna have a couple people showing up, and then you know this time I wasn't giving away free beer, so I didn't think the DC community was going to respond quite as well. But we filled it up, the standing room only. People were sitting on the floor, like right next to the projector, and then a couple folks had to get turned away because we just didn't have room. So feel very
I'm so
affirmed.
jealous. I mean,
You
I'm gonna
should
have to
be.
think about how to turn that into something positive, I guess. But I am very jealous that you guys get to be there. And I'm sitting here living the FOMO life, but I am grateful.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm grateful for you guys. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I am. I'm glad
Yeah.
that you're there. You and I always knew that this would be the way that this would have to roll if we were going to do this together. And I'm very, very interested in understanding how other families do it. Elle, I know you guys do this, where you kind of run
Oh yeah.
a ship together. What?
Well,
Yeah.
we signed up a couple of new folks.
Yes.
I think we everyone in my mastermind group. We have about 9 of them, 9 maybe 7. Everyone's like, yes, you can. We will join your group.
Well, hey,
I'm like,
friends.
yay.
Hey, hi. How you doing? So here's what I would love to see happen now that we have some new friends on the group with us.
You sound like a preschool teacher. All right, friends. Okay, all the friends.
All the
We
friends.
we don't hit friends. We don't hit
We don't
friends.
bite. No biting.
No biting the
No
friend.
biting, okay?
Wait in line. That's a potty line.
So here's how it works. It's very much like probably any other group you've ever done, but this is a little bit different in that we need you. We need your input. We need your advice, not just for like the other people in the group, but for us too. Like we're still trying to figure out. Shut up, Adam. We're still trying to figure out a lot of stuff and really trying to work out some of the kinks in this thing. Whatever interaction you're willing and ready to give us up to this point, up till now when we're adding you guys in. This has pretty much been sort of a beta situation just so that we can get used to being on screen, working Facebook. Clearly, we're not doing well. Yeah. But up to this point, it's basically been practice. It's been us getting used to getting in a routine, getting used to responding to some of our friends that have been working with us for the last couple of months. So excited for you guys to come in and give us some advice on how we can provide a service for you better.
So what I am trying to schedule right now is I have a calendar link, and I will put it into the things about the things that you guys can start booking 30-minute interviews with Carrie and I, right? Because we want to know who our founders are. We want to know who the people who are really doing this, and we want to hear your stories. I had just like so many great conversations, families who are just living lives of entrepreneurship. They're traveling. Some folks have babies who are like, we bring them with us, and some people have like, they're annoying. We don't want our babies, but no, it's not true. No one says that. But yeah, so we want to do a 30-minute short Zoom call, record the sucker, and get to know who you are. So, I kind of want to do that again with all of our other guys. So, if you are willing, let's have a short chat, and you get to tell your story, and we get to learn from you. And if you don't feel like you have anything to teach, yeah, you're probably right. I mean, come on, who are you to teach people?
If there is a third thing that I could add, because next week I'm gonna or tomorrow rather, I'm going to, because there's so many things that you can learn in 38 years. The thing that I'm talking about tomorrow is the second big takeaway that that I have learned in my life here on Earth, and that is managing expectations. But if I had to say a third thing that I have learned, and honestly, probably haven't even learned it until just recently, and I haven't even stepped into it fully yet, is that your story matters. Your story is unique.
Yeah.
Your story can help somebody else. I think we all have this tendency to look at everybody and assume they all have it together and we're the F ups. And while that might be
Yep.
true, I think it's the wrong posture to live from. I think we all just need to assume that everybody else is just as messed up as we are. And if there is some little nugget of knowledge or insight that I can offer, I want to be able to do that. So
Yeah.
if my
Well,
story
even
will help
sometimes it.
anybody, yes, no
Yeah.
matter no matter how hard it is to share, I don't think I can truly step into who I am without sharing it, and I don't think that you guys could get the full benefit if we're not all open and vulnerable with each other.
Yep. Absolutely. And you don't even have to deliver a truth bomb. Sometimes just hearing someone else's story unlocks a truth within inside of me. So
Yeah,
you get credit for being awesome by just participating, and that's nice.
yeah, or
Yeah.
even somebody just saying, hey, use this app or use this software or use this parenting style. I mean, read this book. I think that those are all very, very valuable insights, and whatever you've got to offer. We want to know you, and we want to know your story, and we know that you have so much to give and share, and we're all here to support each other on this entrepreneurial journey that is so fun. Have you started any new companies while you've been away from me for 5 days, darling?
Mm. Oh, well.
See?
What I mean, no,
No, not
no,
exactly.
no. Um, we might be starting a weed convention with Olivia and Kelly. We might launch the very first cannabis convention in South Carolina, and Sarah might do the thing. Anyway, nice people, nice people.
Well,
I'm just gonna let Kelly get the introduction, and then she can do the work.
yeah, okay. Well, we can start wrapping it up because I know you've got somewhere to be, and my
Yeah,
phone
that's
is
good.
not cooperating with me right now. Is there anything else you'd like to add, dear husband? I know
I
that
am
a weird.
abs. I didn't freeze. I was joking.
Are you listening?
Yes, I would like to add something. I would like to add
Nice.
something. I'm super grateful to you for just being you and handling all this stuff. And I'm over here in Austin, and the kids aren't dead, and the house isn't burned down, and yeah, you're just
Even
kind of
more
a
than
big
that,
deal.
thriving. I am momming like a boss over here.
Word.
Yep. So.
All right. Well, if you don't want to say anything super nice about, you've said some nice things about me already. I think we're
I
good.
am very, very grateful for
Oh, so
the
in my
visionary
talk,
that you are, the support that you are. I appreciate all those things about you. I
well, thank
appreciate
you.
that you kick my butt out the door when I don't feel like it.
I don't care if it's raining. You gotta take the garbage to the curb, lady.
That I have not done. I'm leaving that for you.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I love you. Bye.
Bye, guys.